Asrul bin Nazar, Chief Police of Bandar Baru Bangi, Mr. Rajani bin Rajimin, Assistant Director of MPKJ, Mr. Muhammad Hafiz Shazwan bin Zainuddin, Assistant Land Officer, Registration Unit, Hulu Langan District Office, Mr. Muhammad Hafiz bin Muhammad Nasir, Assistant District Officer, Community Development, Mr. Christopher John, Deputy Director, Department of Agriculture, Mr. Eric Chan, Managing Director of Dulai Fruits, and also the main sponsor of this festival, Mr. Soh Chung Ki, Director, Bangi Group of Companies, Mr. Tan Ban Kiat, also Director, Bangi Group of Companies, and not forgetting, ladies and gentlemen, we are delighted to welcome each and every one of you to the Bangi Golf Resort for the opening ceremony of World Durian Championship Malaysia Edition 2022. Durians piled in market, durians piled in trucks, durians in small mountains buy 3 for $2. Ship them to the city, sell them in town. Everybody's happy because the durians are coming down. Bangi Golf Resort brings everybody glee, for all these kind of durians are truly so yummy. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Bangi Group of Companies, in partnership with Dulai Fruits Enterprise and also joint collaboration with the Department of Agriculture Hulu Langat, kickstarted the 2022 Bangi Golf Resort Durian Festival and Awards with the World Durian Championship 2022 Northern Kings edition in Balik Pulau last weekend. And today, here we are at the World Durian Championship 2022 Malaysia edition, featuring many exciting and informative activities. There were seminars on durian plantation challenges and ways to overcome it, workshop on Malaysian Good Agriculture Practice, MyGAP, and Malaysian Organic Certification Scheme, MyOrganic, conducted by the Department of Agriculture, and not forgetting the Best Durian Contest, as well as the Grand Finale King of Kings Champion that will commence shortly. On behalf of Bangi Group of Companies, we would like to thank YB Dato Sri Nancy for gracing this joyful occasion. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, next, let us all welcome Mr. Soh Chung Ki, Director, Bangi Group of Companies, to deliver his speech.
Yang Berhormat Dato Sri Haja Nancy Shukri, Yang Berhormat Dr. Ong Kim Min, Member of Parliament for Bangi, Yang Berhormat Haji Maswan bin Johan, State Assemblyman for Sungai Rama, Inspector Asrul bin Nazir, Chief of Police for Bandar Baru Bangi, Encik Zainuddin Abdul Wahab, Director General of Tourism Malaysia, Encik Rajani bin Rajimin, Assistant Director of MPKJ, Puan Rosita Ramli, Council of MPKJ, representatives from the Hulu Langat District Office, officers from the Department, Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Selamat datang, a very warm welcome and a very good afternoon to everyone. We have been through an extraordinary couple of years, haven't we? The last 2 years, has indeed been very challenging, where we were not only forced to adapt and respond to the COVID-19 pandemic, we have also taken on extraordinary measures to evolve, innovate, and most importantly, effect changes. Today, I'm indeed humbled, but extremely proud to be standing here to welcome all of you back to our annual BGR Durian Festival and Awards. This is an award and an event which is a celebration of durians, the people behind it, for the community that loves it. In 2018, when we have our first BGR Durian Festival and Award, we recognize the need for a common platform where like-minded individuals, farmers, and enthusiasts can celebrate their love for durian and passion for everything else that is related to the king of fruits. We had a very simple but humble plan to create a hub here in Bandar Baru Bangi where everyone could gather, share knowledge, and most importantly, have fun. This year, BGR Durian Festival and Awards brings back our knowledge forum where durian farmers can learn new planting techniques from a renowned durian expert, as well as attend a workshop on MyGap and My Organic certification conducted by Malaysia's very own Department of Agriculture. The Malaysia edition of 2022 World Durian Championship will see durians competing in 4 main categories, where we have the registered clones, the open category, which is also known as the Kampong Durian category, a special category for the up and corn, also known as Ochi or Duri Hitam, and of course, not to forget, Malaysia's pride and joy, the Musang King. We are also proud hosts to competitors from across our borders in some of the categories in contention today. A very warm welcome to them. There is also a farmers market over the weekend, that means today, tomorrow and the day after, as part of BGR Durian Festival and Awards 2022, that will feature some of the past and the newly crowned championship durians that will be put up on sale. A new addition to this year's festivities will be the BGR Borneo Cultural Market, which will feature a closing celebration for the Harvest Festival, Kad Makan and Gawai on Sunday. Last but not least, we will close out this year's 3-day event with our colorful fancy dress durian fun run, where I personally look forward to observing the creativity of our participants as they run with the king of fruits dressed to impress. I would like to give special thanks to Yang Berhormat Dato Sri Haja Nancy Sukri and Yang Berhormat Dr. Ong Kim Ling for your continuous support and encouragement. If not, we wouldn't have the guts to do this year's Durian Festival. Thank you very much. I would also like to convey my special thanks to our esteemed guests, honorable competitors, our expert panel of judges, and of course, our very generous sponsors. Without all of you, this Durian Festival would just be a couple of us gathering at my office, eating durian and sipping tea. Finally, I would like to convey my thanks to the special committee that have orchestrated this event, and most of all, to everyone that is present today. I wish you all a very fulfilling day, and thank you very much for coming. Terima kasih.
Thank you, Mr. So, for the wonderful speech. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is the speech that we all have been waiting for. Let's welcome YB Datuk Sri Hajah Nancy Shukri, Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, to deliver her speech.
Thank you. At least this is flexible enough for me to bring down. Ya, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Yang berhormat rekan saya Dr. Ong Kian Ling, Bangi Member of Parliament, Bahagia Datuk Zainuddin Abdul Wahab, Director General of Malaysia Tourism Promotion Board. Actually, together with me here, we have our Chairman for Tourism Malaysia, Datuk Sri Ramlan, who is also who happened to be with us just now, and here he's always helping us to promote our tourism activities. Yang berhormat Haji Mazwan bin Johar, State Assemblyman of Sungai Ramal. Yang dihormati Inspector Asrul bin Nazar, Chief Police of Bandar Baru Bangi. Mr. Rajani bin Rajimin, Assistant Director of MPKJ, Mr. Muhammad Hafpi Shazwan bin Zainuddin, Assistant Land Officer, Registration Unit, Hulu Langat District Office, Mr. Muhammad Hafiz bin Muhammad Nasir, Assistant District Officer for Community Development, Mr. Christopher John B.I., Deputy Director, Department of Agriculture, Mr. Eric Chan, Managing Director of Dulai Fruits and also the main sponsor of this festival. Thank you, Eric. Mr. So Chun Ki, Director, Bangi Group of Companies. Thank you, Mr. So Chun Ki, for having me here as well. Mr. Tan Ban Kiat, also Director, Bangi Group of Companies. And not forgetting, ladies and gentlemen, we are delighted here to welcome you, each and every one of you, to the Bangi Golf Resort for the opening ceremony of World Durian Championship Malaysia Edition 2022. Well, thank you for bringing us over. It's the first time I ever heard of this kind of competition. It would be very interesting to see how the competition is going to be conducted, and interesting to see what the criteria would be like. Well, durian spout in market, as you said just now. Durian spout in market, durian spout in class. It was very interesting. The rhyme was very, very exciting to see and to listen to. Well, Alhamdulillah, let us praise and thank the Almighty Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. As permission, we are given health, time, and the opportunity to gather here at the World Durian Championship 2022 Malaysia edition at the Bangi Golf Durian Festival and Awards for the year 2022. Today is certainly an important and highly anticipated milestone for all of us as our country has shifted into the endemic phase. We can be together once again to take part in social activities and gatherings since the onset of COVID-19 2 years ago. I am sure that everyone is filled with immense gratitude that we are welcoming back this much awaited occasion. In fact, I am very excited to be part of this event, being a durian lover myself, since it is durian party time for us again. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here also to celebrate the third anniversary of Durian Festival and Awards 2022, and therefore I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate the organizing committee, Bangi Golf Resort or BGR, for another noble initiative. Not just as a great comeback for this industry, but most importantly, to help our stakeholders regenerate income, especially those who rely on industry to survive. Thank you and congratulations. I was here November last year, 2021, officiating the BGR Borneo Cultural Market or Pasar Borneo that showcases the rich culture and heritage of Sabah and Sarawak traditional food and products. I'd like to congratulate YB Dr. Ong Kian Ming for his support as well. So I think he deserves a big round of applause. He's been in touch with me since last year. I was also invited to Bangi Farm Resort to witness a complete ecosystem that embodies a farm to fork, fork to farm concept of circular agriculture. This is very much in line with one of the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, MOTEC's focus on niche segments that not only serves as a catalyst for bringing more tourists to Malaysia, but most importantly, to ensure that wealth from tourism is spread widely, reaching the various communities. It is through community-based tourism, or CBT, which prioritize authenticity and local immersion, driven by community cooperatives with enhanced synergies and networking to optimize the potential of the village. CBT models build local strengths and potential strategies for the communities to explore and develop packages with improved offerings that encourage longer stays for a unique experience. For that reason, I'm happy to learn that industry players present today work closely together through a special collaboration to encourage and propel tourism activities and economic sector. Congratulations to Farmers Market and BGR Borneo Cultural Market for initiating a platform for farmers, agriculturists, and even durian lovers to congregate, sell their wares, or share, or just simply a place to exchange knowledge and experience. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm disturbed by those durians coming in. Malaysia, the birthplace of durians, also attract visitors who have acquired a taste for the king of fruits to our nation during the fruit-bearing season. The durian season, which starts from late April until August, with the popular durian destinations with pop-up stalls by the roadside and the pungent durian smell that permeates the air, is a very familiar setting that we see every year. Our country, one of the main exporters of durians, produced close to 400,000 metric tons of durians in the year 2020 alone. That does not include other durian-based products such as durian paste, confectionery, and other products. The tourism landscape is shifting towards responsible tourism, nature-based or ecotourism, and also agritourism, which is one of the reasons for Malaysia being a favorite choice for tourists coming to the country. Some of the popular destinations include Maib's agrotourism parks, botanical gardens in almost every state, fruit valleys, plantations, just to name a few, and of course, the evergreen Cameron Highlands that has beautiful tea valleys and other plantations. Therefore, I believe Bangi Farm Resort, being the first durian-friendly hotel and resort by the Malaysia Book of Records in July 2019, will set a new trend in niche segments, which is durian tourism. Ladies and gentlemen, the BGR Durian Festival and Awards 2022, held for 3 days, serves as a platform for durian celebration and is also a perfect avenue for sharing of knowledge. And I'm pleased that 2 seminars which had begun earlier today were facilitated by well-known speaker and expert in durian cultivation, as well as the officials from Hulu Langat District Agriculture Office who are doing Malaysian good agricultural practice, or MyGap, and Malaysian organic certification schemes, or My Organic workshops. Thank you for your contribution to this industry. In fact, this is really very interesting and a very unique program. I'm sure everyone is excited to see the World Durian Championship commence without further ado. Without further ado, with lafaz Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, I hereby launch the Bangi Golf Resort Durian Festival and Awards for the year 2022. Sekian wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Terima kasih. I can't really disturb by them.
Sorry.
It's okay. Just, thank you.
Thank you, YB, for the wonderful speech. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived to the pinnacle of our ceremony, the plug signing. Today's historic plug signing will be performed by YB Datuk Sri Nancy. Let's welcome our beloved YB.
Come already. Yeah, ambil satu. Ambil satu. Satu.
Want to show that thing, the decorated basket.
Decorated plate.
Yeah, how's a plate, eh? Wow.
We are going to distract you a little bit more.
Maybe it's good.
You might support the durian.
Maybe you better be here.
Yeah.
Chairman.
Masa? Thank you very much.
Thank you, YB.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, we now invite YB Dr. Sri Nancy to officially officiate the opening ceremony by opening the durian that is right in front of us. YB has done this before, so we believe that YB is an expert in durian opening. So please, let's welcome YB Dr. Sri Nancy for the durian opening.
Eric, you sell or not? And open. Open. Yes.
Do you sell this? Innovation award for that?
We created one in actually almost 10 years ago.
Seriously,
Well, that completes our opening ceremony for today. Let us all give a big round of applause for BGR Durian Festival Awards. Ladies and gentlemen, Bali Group of Companies pleasantly appreciates the presence of YB Dr. Sri Nancy for gracing today's occasion. We therefore invite Mr. Eric Chan, Managing Director of Dulai Fruits, also the main sponsor of this festival, to present our token of appreciation to YB. Thank you, Mr. Eric Chan. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to invite each and every one of you to the durian competition, which will commence in a short while. With that, ladies and gentlemen, our ceremony has come to an end. Once again, thank you for gracing our opening ceremony with your presence. We invite our distinguished guests for a press conference at this hall, and everyone is invited for the refreshments specially prepared for you. We have a fresh durians at the back there, so you can have it here in this hall, or you may proceed to Bilik Orchid. With that, thank you. See you all at the durian competition.
Very limited. Who is the number one? Many people still want to play Pokemon.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's invite YB Datuk Sri Nancy and also the distinguished guests on the stage for a press conference.
The other parts of the world. So I think we need to learn how to promote it, especially the event
In fact, we also see that today and tomorrow, the hotel occupancy that we have is at 100%.
Yeah.
And it was already sold out at the beginning of the week. And there are still people who want to come in. A lot of last minute.
Also non-Malaysians already.
Yes, already started.
They already part of the leaders and villages as well.
Yes.
So you see how we can grow travel, come into Malaysia to this event.
The competition of the festival already organized how many?
It's already this is the third season. It's not the third year because in between we have 2 years. So this is the 5th year, but only 3 times because of the COVID-19 situation. Yeah.
So it started in 2018.
2018.
Yes.
2019, then berehat, warm up sekarang.
But even then, we managed to do something as well.
the Borneo
last
Borneo
year.
market. Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, Durian is another one of the kind of fruits in Malaysia.
King of fruits.
Outside.
Because the hotel not allowed.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, so how do you see?
Allow, but because nowadays, I think they can allocate certain space outside.
In fact, actually for us, we got into the Malaysian Book of Records in 2019 to be the first durian-friendly hotel. We actually isolated an area where we will be able to host durian parties for guests. So we have already done that.
Others get photos.
Yes, so it's meant to be the first one to do it for other people to copy and hopefully that becomes
It's not registered IP.
no, not meant to be.
But there is a difference. Bilik durian, bukan durian dalam bilik.
Okay, so different.
Allocated space now.
In
fact, we went even further where Gulai Fruit is setting up a durian store next to the hotel during the durian season. So they can actually come here and be very close to the retail on durian.
Because widely because there are so many people doing the same thing, doing festival durian, but the way it is done is under competition and internationally recognized competition. So that also caters for more crowds, more tourists, more travelers in Malaysia, or coming to Malaysia wanting to experience it. So this is really a new thing for the country to promote tourism. Actually, we in Tourism Malaysia, we are looking for so many new products because we want to help as many sectors of the community as much as possible so that they will benefit from it by them having their activities. Here we are as Tourism Malaysia, we are here to help to facilitate promotion. Because once we also help to promote other countries, we also able to witness what we are doing. So we multiply our numbers with more numbers and more viewers to know what Malaysia is doing. So we all have to collaborate with each other in order to promote activity and also to get this as a very sellable fruit when it comes to the food season, especially during durian season. Yeah.
Durian product tourism banyak.
Durian product?
Durian tourism lah.
No, this actually it is done through many partners as well, and we've been doing it through different ways. This is the first part where we are doing working with them. We are doing competition, but durian product as a festival, there are plenty, so many of them.
The reason to have all this competition is actually to promote creativity among players in the industry and create even more downstream products. So you see, in terms of that, there are more tourists, in fact, getting curious, more interested, come to Malaysia to explore event products
Durian tour is one of the most sellable packages yang terjual untuk pasaran Hong Kong, China, Korea, Japan, and of course Singapore. And then the different durian, our durian breed are different from what they have here. Even some of Indonesia come here to buy the packages, eat as you can. Packages
And as much as you can.
Yes, yes. We produce especially bentung, rau, minyak. That is a different. So now with this kind of event, that we want to use back the durian packages.
Featuring different way.
Durian tourism. Kita buat jadi company yang buat. Yes.
There will be 31st of August. 1st July to 31st of August. We call it durian tourism. Because in Semenanjung they
sell
are,
durian.
because there's so many durians over here in Semenanjung. Sarawak Sabah tak ada lagi. Yeah, actually, as I said, we have many festivals durian in its own way, but it's not called durian festival, but it's been going on, especially during durian season. Memang sentiasa we have so it, but we don't call it durian tourism, but it does invite tourists coming. So many, especially in the rural areas, people start to come in and help the tourism, the festival durian, and of course helping the locals. Yeah.
From where usually the tourists come?
Well, actually, the tourists are mainly domestic tourists, but there are some who are international who happen to be going around. Of course, they are not really knowledgeable about the food itself, but it interests them when we have
festival durian, we call it. People always organize, when I say we, many people organize festival durian in the streets, you know, near the towns, actually during the festival durian. They do, even the banks are doing free durian, so that creates awareness among the people, especially tourists from outside the country. So that makes them curious about durian itself. So among the kampungs or even the districts, the divisions, it is time, whenever there's durian season, they will do it.
In fact, for this event, we have tourists from Thailand, Singapore, Indonesia, the neighboring countries. Well, of course, people that loves durian, especially ASEAN people, not only China. Okay, so basically ASEAN people have the tendency to eat durian during the season, and especially Singapore, they are big time together. So they also some purposely fly over just to see if they have opportunity to try some of the best durian. Not only Musanti, yeah, different variety as well. Usually it's actually from June all the way to August. Okay, but this year is a little bit special. Okay, this year the season is a little bit longer. It will last actually until October to November this year. Yeah. Because of the weather changes. Yeah, this year the weather is quite climate change a little bit. Yeah, so that's why there are different durian coming out from different regions. So the Penang just ended. Penang was around 3 weeks ago, and now coming up is Rao side, Pahang side, and ongoing right now is from Johor. And the bigger Pahang region will be all the way until end of October. Correct. And it's good for tourism. We have more time for people to come in and enjoy
Durian story. Durian story.
Yes. This is one. Oh, it's very interesting because last week we were holding a competition in Penang. And Penang summation is very different from what we see down here. Today, I think before we came in, I saw something like 8 Musanti summation. Last week in Durian we have 0.
Yes.
No Musanti. That's a Musanti.
Yeah.
But
Udang merah. Yeah.
But the kampung durian submission in Penang is full.
Yes.
But down here, I see that there's only something like, 6 submission or something. So then the registered clothes and all these things, we start to see different patterns. But you see, the nice thing about the assignment is that it's a neutral ground. So we attract durians from Johor, from Raut, from Pahang, from Negeri Sembilan, from Penang into common ground because no competition. So then only got one registered. So having the durian becomes a perfect location for competition because nobody want to go to Penang. There's a guy from Johor going to Penang. The guy from Penang won't want to go to Raut. Neutral ground. Yes, it's much better. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Capri is a famous breed in India.
So in fact, because of all these things, very interesting just now when I was talking to the judges, and because of the durian and all these things, I shared a few of them. He's going to launch a book next week onwards on all the recipes of durian, only on durian recipes. So because of all this interaction with all the chefs and all these things that we're coming from different backgrounds, we start learning different things in the consumer side, similar to the industry. So like we say, it's a platform, we bring farmers together with enthusiasts